Howdy, I'm Jace and I'm a sex addict. This is Sex Life, where we talk about sex and we talk about life because our sexuality is part of our humanity. We do so openly, honestly, and without any judgment. This week's question is a really honest one, and I think it's a really fair one, and maybe one that a lot of people will relate to. The email read, "Fuck, don't know what to do, ever been there." I added the pronunciation on there and the emphasis, but yes, the short answer is yeah, I've definitely been there. I've been there through addiction and recovery and therapy. In fact, any time that I'm working to level up, I always hit a point where I don't know what to do, and it is so frustrating. It can be scary, it can be maddening. It can have me in a fetal position in bed. I often, when I'm there, I feel like I'm, not capable, that I've met my match. It's hard. That feeling of not knowing what to do is really hard, especially when we're willing. I get to that space where I'm here, I'll do it. What is it? Tell me what it is and I'll do it. And then nothing, right? Nothing comes. For me, I'm talking to the universe, to God, Goddess, Almighty, nature, love, the big unknown, higher power, higher realm, higher self, whatever your jam is. It goes by all different names, but I'm calling out to the universe. I'm saying I'm here, I'm willing, I'm stepping up. What do you want from me? And sometimes I don't hear anything. One of the best pieces of advice that I've gotten is that when we ask God or the universe for anything, we'll get one of three answers. Yes, no, or hold on, I got something better for you. That's usually what is going on in those spaces of silence, those spaces of uncertainty. It is the universe, the all-knowing, all-seeing universe or spiritual being or creator or whatever that can see the whole picture, that's yeah, I hear you, but that's too small. What you're asking for is too small. I've got something bigger in store for you. Or, I can look back at lots of times in my life where I thought I was ready for something and I said, I'm ready, I'll do it. And I wasn't ready. And I'm so glad that the universe said, hang on, just chill for a sec. I got something for you. Just hang on. So yes, I totally empathize with you. It's a really frustrating place to be. It doesn't mean we can't take action. Sometimes waiting is action, and it sure as hell is a challenge for me. But that is decisive action at times. Now that's different from procrastinating, which is also in my wheelhouse, but intentional waiting is a sign of faith. It says, okay, if there's no opportunity in front of me, then I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. The truth is, there is a ton of help out there, especially for addicts of any kind, that can help us in those times, even just to feel safer or less stressed or less anxious, and to help us through those periods where we don't know what to do. Because the thing is, we're not unique. And I was really upset when I finally learned that. I thought that I was a completely unique individual and no one had been like me before and no one would be like me again and no one could understand, and the 12-step wouldn't work for me because I'm so unique and my situation's so different, so I couldn't do that. They don't know me, right? They don't know my pain. They don't know my struggle. But that's really not true. Yes, my story is mine. Yes, I am my own person. And I do believe that we are each unlike anyone who's ever come before. I say, yeah, we're all snowflakes, but we're snow, right? At the end of the day. So yeah, we do have uniqueness in us, but the experiences that we have, they're universal. They are happening to other people. They've happened to other people before us. And thankfully, a lot of those people have set up systems or groups or information, resources that say, hey, I've been there, and here's how I got out of it, or here's how I changed, my situation. And so yes, sometimes waiting is appropriate, but sometimes that's a time to educate ourselves. There really is no excuse for staying in a situation that does not serve us well or does not work in line with our greater mission or purpose or joy. So, the saying goes, nothing changes if nothing changes. And what that means is if you want something to change, you have got to change yourself. You are the only thing you have control over. You cannot control your circumstances, can't control other people in them, can't control what your boss does. We can't control or change the fact that we have this brain disease of addiction or mental illness or trauma or abuse, whatever it is. We can't change those things. All we can do is control ourselves. And in doing that, when we become the people we want to be, we get the life we want to have. We hear a lot of, what do you do? We were asked as kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? Not who do you want to be when you grow up? Not how do you show up in the world, right? It's like, what do you do? So we have this idea that it's all action, it's all outward. But I got to tell you, that's fake. That is false. It's bad information. I say, if you are stuck in a place of that frustration and you don't know what to do, look inside. The answer is not outside. Outside can help you find the answer within, but it's already there. We all came onto this physical plane, into these human body machines with everything we're going to need for this lifetime. So it's already inside of you. I definitely empathize with the frustration. Please know you are not alone. It always gets better if you can stick with it and take good, healthy care of yourself in the meantime, and focus on what is most true for you. Might not look like everybody else's truth, but that's all right. Focus on that. And even if you're in that space of not having understanding of what the next best step is to take, you'll know that you are taking care of yourself and you're preparing yourself for what is coming down the path without you even knowing about it. It is frustrating. You're not alone. It will get better. I guarantee it. Thank you very much for sending in that question. If you have a question that you would like answered, you can reach me at jacedowney.com. If you are someone you know is struggling with sex addiction or any addiction, there are resources in the description right below this video. Please check those out. And until I see y'all next time, stay curious.